You're with Joseph Arthur and his Technicolor Dreamcast on today's News Talk Radio, TNT.
God is a concept by which we measure our pain, says John Lennon. And it's interesting. You're talking about your mom passing, 9/11, all these traumatic experiences leading you into God. I don't know what John Lennon's faith was. I don't think he was like a Christian guy. And I think like, yeah, God is a concept by which we measure our pain is interesting. It's an interesting statement.
Yeah.
There's truth to it, though, that why do you think it is that we only seek the Father, or only really sort of when we're really humbled by pain and we're really afraid? Like, why is this human drama the way that it is? What do you think of that? Like, I question that a lot. Like, when you say the enemy lied to you, I mean, I don't want to ask that question yet, because what do you think of that? The God is a concept by which we measure our pain, and why do you think we need to be humbled and terrified before we seek him, generally speaking?
I don't know that I would like wholeheartedly in lockstep concur with his statement, right? I think that there's a lot of ways to find God, man. I mean, my first daughter was born, dude, it absolutely transformed me spiritually. And so I think if it's a measurement by like, I'm trying to measure up what is pain, what is satisfaction, what is fulfillment in comparison to who God is and what he naturally has revealed himself as. Like, I think I can walk in line with him there, but I really would love to look at what C.S. Lewis says when he says that pain is a megaphone to arouse a deaf world. Everything in this world is created really for our good, right? Everything was created for our pleasure, for us to be fruitful, multiply, and enjoy. Like, that's what God created it for. And all those things are still here, and they fill up our lives with so much pleasure in so many ways that we have to have a little bit of a breaking. We have to have some of those painful moments that they're like the smelling salts of the soul, right? To kind of wake up and say, wow, there's more to life than just the pleasure that I'm currently experiencing, which is really like a simulacrum, right? It's a counterfeit. The pleasure that we experience apart from God, in my perspective, is a counterfeit as to what it really truly could be, when it's anchored in his reality, right?
Yeah, totally. I mean, whenever like what you said, the enemy lied to you. Whenever he lies to me and I follow him, I wind up just suffering. It's terrible. And when I'm in my discipline, when I'm sort of seeking the Father every day and sort of trying to align my will, if that even exists, to his,
Right.
you know, then I'm happy